everyone, I'm so excited to share this look with you guys. I have been trying to get it right since a very long time, and I think it's good enough now. So, to start with, we are going to get a transition color which is a dark brown color. Now I'm not going to show you any product or the brush because for everybody it's going to be different. So something that's dark brown on my skin might look super dark brown on a very fair skin, or might not just show up at all on a darker skin than me. So you gotta decide the color for yourself, try it, test it, and use it. So I'm using a dark brown color which suits my skin and shows up on my skin basically, only in transition, and making an outer V out of it. Basically, I'm trying to contour my eyes here because the overall look is very vintage and classy with a red bold lips, and the eyes are quite subtle. So there is drama but not too much. Hence, we are going to be using only two color, coming to a very light cream or a beige color again which shows up on your skin, not something very shimmery or not something very dull. On the lids, we are going to use the same color on the brow bone as well. And that's it, we are going to be using only two colors for this eye look. I loved how this turned out. Only two colors but such a beautiful look for the eyes. Of course, as I just said, it's a very classic look, so a classic look has to have a very good winged eyeliner, right? Now I'm not going too much, so I'm creating a very nice cute little baby wing out here, and you gotta take your time, of course, because wing never comes out correct, right? So take your time, create a nice cute wing. What I'm doing is I'm not going too much in, I'm just stopping right on the outer third of my eyes, so I'm not going until the inner corner. Of course, you gotta do the same thing on the second eye, right? Oh, I cannot tell you how much time it took for me to create this wing, but yeah, small strokes, slow and steady hands will get you there. Curl your lashes because we are going to be donning a very nice mascara prepped eyelashes look. So of course you gotta curl, take your time, make some twists with the curler so that you get nice and perky eyelashes, and then shoot it up with mascara. Apply loads and loads of mascara. I applied I think 3 to 4 coats. And of course, as I have always been telling you, if you apply your mascara on the top first like I just did, and then go to applying it from the bottom, you'll get a lot of product on it. And here comes the next trick. Yes, use the tip of your mascara to give more product to the lashes. See the difference already? I love what mascara does to your eyes. Oh gosh, I'm in love with mascaras. I can just put loads and loads and still not be happy with it. Again, the trick, using the tip of the mascara wand to put a lot of product on the lash. This way you'll get nicely coated, evenly coated in fact, eyelashes. I'm using a waterproof mascara so that it stays long. Done with the eyes, we are going to be now shifting to the lips. Lips, again, as I told you, are going to be red, nice and matte red. I'm not using a very shiny red here. And the attraction of this particular lip is going to be the Cupid's bow. We are going to be creating a very nice, sharp, V-shaped Cupid's bow. As you know me, I use the lip liner as a base on my lips before applying any sort of lipstick. Please don't mind, this is my favorite red color that I've ever got my hands on, and I just can't go away with it. Hence the pencil is so broken, but I cannot throw it away. It's my favorite red color ever. It's like gorgeous. It's not really showing up on the screen right now, but it's blood red, and I love the matte effect. Now Taylor Swift is all about a very nice, clean, highlighted and contoured look. So of course the contouring here is going to be super heavy on the cheek, no, on the hollows of your cheek. Of course, connecting it to the hair, not just leaving the brown color on the hollows looking like something has gone wrong with your makeup. I've actually gone quite heavy on the jawline because yeah, I got that double chin that I absolutely hate. I am trying an exercise. If you see that my double chin has started going away, so once it is successful, I'm definitely gonna share a video on this. But yeah, so creating a very dark, highly contoured look for the jawline so that it goes away. Of course, I did not become Taylor Swift immediately with the makeup because yeah, everything's got limitations, right? I don't like contouring on the rims of my forehead, but a look is not really complete if you don't do that. So hence I did it. And here that was me doing some duck face thingy. Right, so you might have always seen me use a very rosy or a red sort of blush, but I think orange, using an orange or a peachy color did really help me. I've started liking it. I'm gonna do that. So here's me with the finished complete look, trying to act cool. I'm quite shy. I don't really know how to pose in front of a video like this, that too if I'm recording it on my own. What I just showed you is that you can part your hair both ways, take it on the right or the left, however you like it, and give it a very Taylor Swift look. So this is the final look. Let me know in the comments below if I messed up or I did actually nail it. I think it was good enough. So this was the look I was waiting for. Eid actually, that was I think yesterday, and yeah, everybody liked it. You tell me if you liked it. Thank you for watching the video. Please thumbs it up and subscribe for more videos. Bye bye. Keep smiling.